Hello, and what I'm going to try to do today is tell you a little bit about the April constellation and stars in preparation for my students' quiz, which will happen, I think, this Friday. We just finished Friday the 13th here in April 2012. This is going to be the following Friday. First thing I want to do is I want to number these puppies, and I want to pick a color that's not quite the way they are. We have number 1, number 2, Bootes is number 1, Corvus is going to be 2, Ursa Major 3, Hydra 4, Gemini 5, Ursa Minor 6, Leo 7, Corona Borealis is 8, Hercules is 9, Virgo is 10. And we actually do have some stars to go along with it. Some of the constellations that you guys may remember from last time. We have Auriga with Capella. We have Perseus. We have Orion with Betelgeuse and Rigel. We have Taurus, Aldebaran, Cassiopeia the W, Cepheus the House. We have Draco the Dragon. Okay, we have Canis Major the Big Dog with its star Sirius. We have Procyon, which is the big star, and Canis Minor. We had Cancer. I think that may be it, but we have a couple more we need to find. I'm going to pick blue for the new ones. First one I'm going to find is this one right here, which is Ursa Minor with its star that I'd like them to know is the pole star. I'm probably going to have them find this one all the time because the fact that that is that directional star and it is up in the sky all the time. These are the circumpolar constellations, basically the ones that are inside this circle, the ones we can see every single night, assuming the conditions are correct, because they never set, they never rise. Okay, right next to it is Ursa Major, which is our number 3. Ursa Major has 3 stars I'd like them to find. This is actually a double star. It's Miser and Alcor. Native Americans used these 2 stars to actually show that their vision was still in good shape. If you have normal vision, you should be able to differentiate the 2 stars. When you can no longer do that, the Braves were not allowed to go out on the hunting parties or the war parties. They probably stayed home and protected the women and children in the villages. The other star I wanted to know is Doobie. Doobie is that star in the bowl, top star. It's actually one of the pointer stars we use to find Polaris. Excuse me. Okay, sitting next to that, a little closer to the horizon, is a big tie, clip-on in fact, which is called Bootes, which is our number 1. Bootes has a big star in it called Arcturus, which is right there in that arc, which is nice to know. Sitting right next to it is number 8, which is our Corona Borealis, our northern crown. Next to it, half god, half man, Hercules. Looks like he's actually wielding he's holding off some critter, and there really aren't any, I guess Draco, but Draco's a nice dragon. There is a bear, but pointing the wrong direction. This guy's pretty far. I'm not exactly sure what this one is going to be. Maybe we can find that one out soon, but it doesn't really look like he's fighting anybody, but it looks like he's angry for some reason. That's our number 9, Hercules. Right here, this little sickle shape, this is the head of Leo the lion, and Leo looks something like this. I actually don't see Leo the lion as a where's Leo, number 7? I don't see Leo as a lion, I see Leo as a rocking horse. But it does have 1 star, which is supposed to be his heart, which is Regulus, regal lion. Underneath Leo the lion is a big satellite dish. If you ever see lions walking down like in a parade, probably wouldn't in a cage, or maybe a horse in a parade, since I'm thinking a rocking horse. I look at this as a giant pooper scooper, but these are the arms of supposedly a beautiful Virgin. This is Virgo. Virgo is our number 10. Virgo does have one big star, which is located right there, right there, which is called Spica. Let me get rid of that circle. Couldn't see the large star. Spica. Underneath that is Corvus. Corvus is supposed to be a dove, and sitting next to, and Corvus is our number 2. And sitting next to it, and the reason I found Cancer first is it actually knocks out the stars, which do not include this large serpent, water serpent called Hydra, and that is Hydra. That's our number 4. And we've found, we didn't find Gemini. Gemini from last time. We're going to continue Gemini because it is a very prominent constellation, really close to the zenith, right above your head. And remember, it is 2 twins, and we have Castor and Pollux to find. And Gemini is our number 5. So we found a 1, a 2, we found a 3, a 4, we found a 5, a 6, a 7, an 8, a 9, and a 10. Okay, it looks like we found all of them. Okay, what I do want to do is show you that there are some couple of planets. There actually is a planet located right here, which is called Saturn. There's another planet located right here, which is Mars. And there's another planet right here, which is the biggest planet visible in our sky. Not the biggest planet. The biggest planet is actually set for most of us. In fact, all of us. If you do look right before the sun comes down, you look over and you'll see a fairly bright looking star, which is Venus. And if you look below it, there is Jupiter. A month ago, they were really close to each other. The Earth is going around the sun, which has now put Jupiter farther and farther away from us. It's actually on the far side of the sun, close to the far side of the sun, so it's getting really close to the sun in the sky. And it's getting dimmer and dimmer because the sky is getting brighter and brighter and brighter. Okay, so let me actually show you these with a free program that is called Stellarium. Stellarium is a program that we can use, and you can see right there is Saturn. Saturn's sitting right next to Spica, and there is Mars right next to Regulus. And then if we go through, and this is a constellation where I can turn on and off the constellations. One of the neat things is this one. Let me actually get rid of this. We're actually looking out at 2100 hours. Can you guys tell me what time that is? Take 12 away from it. This is almost 10 o'clock at night. So let me get rid of this, and if you take a look, you can see lots of gorgeously drawn constellation. This is Virgo, okay, with Spica. There's Leo the Lion. There's Cancer the Crab. This guy right here is actually Leo Minor, which I didn't know there was one, but in between the Big Dipper and there is Leo the Minor. There's Ursa Major. Sorry about that quick spin. If we look at where the heck, how come I can't get to? There's the Little Bear with its star Polaris. Draco the Dragon is located right there. We have Arcturus, so this is Bootes. There's the Northern Crown, Virgo, and there's Corvus the Dove. There is Hydra the Serpent, and you can see it really does swirl around. But again, remember, there are 88 constellations in the sky. With this program, you can actually find those 88 constellations, and if the ground gets in the way, you can just get rid of the ground to see some beautiful constellations. This thing is Carina, the beautiful ship, which unfortunately we don't get to see much of. But there are dolphin down there. Is that thing really a chameleon? But more birds, peacocks, centaurs, sea goats, which we can see, that is Capricornus. There's Hydra, Sagittarius, Scorpius, my constellation, with a really cool star called Shaula, which looks like it is a double star. Distance, 518. Nope, not a double star. They're almost 200 million miles away from each other. 200 million light years, sorry. This is a free program called Stellarium, and you can actually look it up using Google, download it, and it's a cool program. You can actually go in and watch the time change. Like I can go down here and take this, move this around, and flip over an hour to an hour and watch the position of these things moving. It may make some more sense if I turn the ground back on. But you can watch these, how they move every hour, and the fact that they're coming up. We must be looking towards the north because it's coming up, going around that star right there. You can throw on lots of lines. This is actually the talking about the location for the North Pole, so these are true celestial lines. If you don't like those, you can turn on ones in reference to your position on Earth. You can spin around and look west if you want to watch things set. You can spin south if you want to watch them arc up and over. You can spin it around east and watch the things rise. And if I turn on the clock again, I had the clock up there, you can watch these things come out of the sky, or out of the ground. There goes Virgo. Here comes Hercules. And you can just watch they go through, and you can go in and actually play and watch it move in a smoother motion. Okay, that's all I want to show you today. So appreciate you stopping by. Thank you much.